Welcome back. We are us, and we have arrived at the Belfry Pathway. We're here because we have the 10,000 nacra necessary. I just went and farmed up the extra bit. Had it crystallized just in case tits go up. And well, now our only thing left to do is make it there. This stuff is way more aggressive than what we dealt with last episode. There's also an item above us. I need to go back up there and figure out how to get to that. But first, the reason we're down here. Goodness. For a split second, I panicked and forgot how spidering works. Hey, buddy. I hear you have something good for me. Now, I'm going to be infinitely upset if it turns out it's a curio or a log or a goddamn candle. I'm looking for a stupid, dumb, incredible mod that does something interesting. It doesn't even have to be that good, but it has to be interesting at a minimum. Huh? A trade? Oh, that makes sense. Perfect state. High increase of the damage inflicted on enemies when all layers of protection are active. Nice. Well, what am I supposed to do with all this nacra now? You could give it back. I'd love to kill you. I mean, have it. Now, wouldn't it be... he doesn't have a health bar. So I don't expect the trimmers will murder him. So, I was going to say, hopefully the trimmers will kill him, and when I come back this way, the nacra I gave him will be there. You know, like a good friend. Or like a good neighbor. Nope, that's not it. That's fine. Everything we had was crystallized anyway. Alright, we still have to go back up because I need to see how to get to that item up there. Even if it turns out to be a candle. The fewer of these things that remain out there in the wild, the better. So I'd rather just gather them all up now. Now, I don't think any of us need to ask ourselves whether the 10,000 we just spent was worth the spending. No, the answer is no. So the item is basically right above us. There's obviously no way through that mess. So how the frick do we even get to it? As far as I can tell, there's no way to get to it from above. Oh, there is this over here. Two separate doors. I guess we could do that. Fastest way would be... really quickly. Dang. Messed up. Okay. I'm going to say it. Strider boost is actually legit. I do want to see what... Okay. Sure. I still have no idea. Wait, doesn't that mean... to change these marks. There we go. To get to that other one, we have to go all the way around. And then we can head over there. Which for some reason, I didn't put that there. I also want to see what's going on with these two while I'm over there. So I'm thinking maybe I can use hairpin in order to pull me through the waterfall. So it should be around here. Bell Tower Visitor Pass. Grants access to the upper floors of the bell tower in the Haven. That's the other guy's visitor pass. Let's make sure. Get rid of that. And we're actually where we need to be, and it's near a crystallizer. I want to go back up there and see if I can give the guy his pass. We're not going to do that at the moment. Energy Leecher. Large increase to energy recovered when attacking an enemy. I try not to dwell on the ethics of that functionality. Yeah, see, now Energy Leecher is good, but it's also mainly good because it cost me nothing to get. We don't get where we need to go from here. We need to hit the crystallizer and then we can just die. That'll get us back where we need to be much faster. For that modifier we got for the 10,000 Nacra to be worth it, it actually, the damage boost from it needs to be no less than 50%. Maybe as much as 100%. There's just no good reason. Although I could have that and then the other one that increases your damage when you lose health nodes. Then I'd have all my bases covered. But that'd be a setup for bosses, and that's not a concern right now. Right now, we can move this. Oh. I'm actually going to leave that marker there because I want to go back and one day I hope to get my Nacra back. For now, let's go back to that other Nexus. Left of here for now. Oh, hey there. That's the easiest way to deal with that guy. Sharpened hair wins again. Where are we trying to go? Right. Left, actually. I saved her Well, I revived her friend. Oh. I can't hang out with them. That's noted. Bird of Prey. Damage inflicted on enemies temporarily increases while using the sail. So, I would need to equip Sun Sail and then activate it, and during that time, any enemies I attack just take more, or I basically deal more damage to them. The sun was their biggest ally, masking their deadly descent onto their prey. A good thing that there aren't any aboard the vessel, considering the number of suns we have hanging here. I mean, I could see potential with this, but it also conflicts with having... I'm trying to remember the name of my beloved mod, Sharpened Hair. This makes Sharpened Hair non-viable because they both consume energy. And worse, Sunsail, while active, consumes... well, it just makes your energy last only 2 seconds. Now, if there were a way to increase your energy capacity, or at least slow the rate of consumption, we could talk about having both of them equipped, but But if I do remove Sharpened Hair, we do get 40 slots back, which can then go to Bird of Prey and Sunsail, so that's the thing. I'm glad I was able to get that. I don't particularly care that these two are together again. I'm surprised I got rewarded. Okay. I see value in doing good deeds in this world. Speaking of which, I'm just going to leave that there. You okay, bud? Want to talk about it? So, I've gone the wrong direction. I don't know how I did it, but I did. I have no idea. Okay, that's it. I knew this couldn't be an item. It wouldn't have made sense. Anything I can reach, I take. Yeah, it's fine. Our closest nexus is really close by. So, I guess the next thing we need to do is acquire the 1400 macro we are going to need in order to open up the extra 20 slots. This guy is still missing. That said, he's probably down here somewhere. And I still want to visit this door. This didn't turn out the way I had hoped, but we got something out of it. Plus, we also found Bird of Prey because I would have had no reason to ever come through this path again. So I'm glad we did. I don't think I've forgotten who waits for us on the other side of the Nexus over here. Oh, right. Sun Sail is 30, not 20. Can I have something worth 10 we can get rid of? Yeah, get rid of these two. And then this and this. I don't know. Hold on. Since I was too concerned about, dying. Let's try that again. I need to see... I almost wish I could see numbers when we attacked something. So I could see the difference in damage, but... Oh, right, we can't see health, so... Also, that guy's worth a good bit of money. Where's the nearest crystallizer? It's not very nearest, I will say that. Also, I completely lose access to Hairpin, which is why, now that I think about it, because it didn't actually occur to me that I would also lose access to Hairpin in general. Sunsail makes anything Hairpin related non-viable because you can't use Hairpin while your energy is being consumed over time from using another ability. So we have enough for one core. I don't see how you can use this combo as a viable form of offense. It's a 2-second buff, and because I don't have the ability to see enemies' health anymore, though I could fix that right now that I think about it. This... I wasn't going to do it, but I see no reason not to. You... Let's go ahead and buy the modifier extension. That way, if I accidentally, during an encounter with that tails thing, I don't stand to lose much. Now that that's done, right. Because the only way I can tell how much damage we're getting is, well, by seeing the damage we're doing. So we go back. And I'm definitely not trying to farm this thing to make progress towards the next modifier extension we need to buy. Definitely not. I need to start off hitting it before I get the buff. They patch this thing? They had to have patched that thing, right? There's no way. There's no way it could be anything else, right? Because that tail would hit you no matter what you did, but all of a sudden it's just... So, it's not very clear. It took 2 full combos to kill it, plus the one I did with the buff accidentally. So it took, what, 2.5 full combos? No, 3.5, right? mean, the damage does seem to be significantly increased. Well, not significant, but increased pretty well. So, not too upset. Yeah, we have to go up. Tell me your secrets, door of ooze. I don't have anything for this, so we're waiting for another ability to... Ah, right. I tried to spider the platform I was on, but it wouldn't work. I hate all of that. There. No muss, no fuss. We need... Oh, right, so... Okay. Okay, I understand. The door is gelled, and we can't do anything about that. So, our next thing is to go this way. Let's summon the elevator and see if we can get a better head start. No dice. Can we make any progress down here now? It says the door over here is locked. Ah, that's why. Cut me once, shame on me. Cut me twice, I like it. Why are you still alive? I figured it might do that. Okay. Well, thanks for nothing. Anyway. And then run off. 2 overseers missing, huh? There is a crystallizer nearby, and I want to touch it. Get out of here alive and do that. Gotta be careful about my descent, otherwise I could just die. And now death doesn't matter as much anymore. We also have enough Nacra, it just happened to have happened this way. We also happen to have enough motherfrick, no. Enough Nacra to buy the extra modifier extension. Good lord. I stopped speaking there for a second because I was trying to remember if I had activated the mods that I turned off in order to equip Bird of Prey and Sunsail. So, I don't know what's further on ahead where we haven't been yet, but even if we do die, we stand to lose nothing now. So, no fear. Just fight. This way. Because I'm sure... I see. I need you to hit that thing in order to reset my energy. I mean, while we're here, right? Real quick, let me make sure that I'm actually recording, because just for a second there I became super paranoid that I wasn't. Open at least 100 modifier slots. What's worth 10 that we can even increase? Or activate? See, all the fun stuff is really expensive. buys us an extra 5, which isn't worth anything. I'd have to turn things off. Get at least 20 that way, which means we could get an extra 20 health, or an extra health node, energy leecher. Kinetic thrust would actually be really good, combined with bird of prey. I don't particularly care for pain conversion anyway. Wait, is there another way to use hairpin? Because it's presenting this as if there's a possibility of using it another way. Honestly, I wouldn't mind having that decoy for certain enemies. But I don't think I have anything else I can get rid of. I mean, maybe maintenance hack? Since we technically don't really have anything we want to buy. Because I can't see its health, I don't know how much damage the explosion does. Hopefully it's at least worth a single hit from my normal attack. But yeah, that being able to distract enemies is... it's worth its weight. Right. How I forgot that? I couldn't even tell you. How did I forget that again? There goes 138 macro. 58. So I guess I could just do it this way and then spam it on occasion while getting some hits in. I am reminded that hairpin-based mods are not viable with this combo I'm currently using. So, grain of salt. Oh, barely made that. Doesn't look like I can do it. Right, even if I use... Ah, there it is. Anything else going on in here? I don't think I can even get back the normal way. So, it's fine. It's not like we have 108. I don't know how that... Ah, we killed the thing. As you do. Uppercuts. I hate it here. Oh, I hate this. I can't go that way. I mean, it might be possible. Why am I doing this? Because I can. Obviously can't go any further. We are waiting. Almost died. supposed to get on top of those. Got it. What's this? I have no idea why this area exists down here. Not sure what we're supposed to do there. At least not yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we haven't passed the nexus for this area yet. At least someone has finally reported for duty. Right. Yeah, it's over there. Of course, we have to go back down there. I wish there was a whatchamacallit nearby. But I'm just going to go ahead and write off this tiny amount of nacro we have. Oh, right, I can dodge. That's probably how we were supposed to get through. Yeah, keep that. Since you want to play. Right, couldn't I just... Okay. So you can't immune lasers. Doesn't make sense. But okay. Well, at the very least we know the platforms are down there, so... guess we just go ahead and die then. Existence. Okay, it comes from above. Got it. Let's go ahead and unlock these. Shortcut successful. Pretty sure I remember I can't latch onto those, the hairpin. Targeted properly. And if I get hit by them, I get reset. I don't really take damage. Where do these keep going? No, I'm basically done here, so now it's just a matter of figuring out how to get through here. I climb up, hit that, drift over to that side, and climb up. There won't be enough energy for that. Not with Sunsail. Wait, so if I just tap, if I just tap glide in midair and then attack immediately after, it seems like I get all of that energy back, and I can basically spam that or immediately use hairpin to get myself out of a hairy situation, so long as my energy stays full. Also, the explosion from that decoy does not have a small radius. I have seen it, so I must have it. Have to be on the left side. That's not going to be easy. So I have to be on the right side going in, get on top, recoup my energy, then get on the left side before I get hit. Unless, no, I see one of those bomb things down there. Oh, that is rude. Why would they send me all the way back over here when there was a platform? No, there wasn't. I was just barely hanging on. Okay. I didn't expect the energy to run out. I was sure it would stop, or I was sure I'd be able to get just over the thing. And yeah, I probably don't even have to mess with that bomb that's on the far right side when we first drop down, based on the fact that it looks like I can reach the grate that's just to the left of it. Crap. I think I can actually hit that through the lasers without touching them. What is wrong with me? That's not even a difficult part of the area. Bomb on the far right over there is probably for if you're trying to go back up that way, which would be a weird choice since you could just die and then go to the Nexus there instead, unless you're trying to maintain your Nacra, which I could understand. Like I said, that is not unnerving. That was the word I used last episode for it. It's disorienting because it actually propels you forward a lot more than you would expect. Okay. It's a little tight, but we got it. And I don't know if I'm actually going to keep that part in, but split process increases the number of modifier slots, but energy recharges more slowly. I don't care. I'm taking the extra 15 slots. Okay, okay. I say I don't care. It would be nice if it isn't cut in half. Pretty much anything above half, I think I can handle. But half would be brutal. So we have to see how much slower it actually regens. Right. So what I was saying was, I don't know if I'm going to keep the path I took to here, or if I'm just going to cut it and we're going to be here. Because I did do some cool stuff. I discovered that I am getting used to using the dash while, or the dodge while, the strider boost. That's what we're going to call it. I'm getting used to using the strider boost while navigating the platforming sections. So it's actually, I said earlier, it might have been this video or last video, that it doesn't seem to grant that much extra value in terms of directional movement. I was wrong. I was without question wrong. The extra distance you can get has such value, even if it's only a small amount. Remember, the first, I'm probably going to keep it in now that I think about it. The first platform after we get past the bomb sections with the grates, when we first drop down after respawning from the Nexus, or at the Nexus. The first platform that has the lasers blocking your path to it, and you have to go under the platform, then on top of it, you can actually spider from the ceiling, well, from the starting platform to the ceiling, drop down onto that grate, or onto that platform, and make it all the way on top of it before running out of energy, or just as you run out, if you're using the strider boost. But like I said, it's disorienting, so... Oh, Dr. Halen's employment ledger. Current assistant is Peepa. Last check-in was 32 years ago. If we apply for the position and get it, we can go in those doors that are locked for anyone that isn't Mel's, or no, Dr. Halen's assistant. Yes, please. Do you pledge to dedicate yourself fully and solely to Dr. Halen's research? I don't know if I refuse, if I'll be locked out of reapplying. I don't know if it was this game where I got locked out of something I refused to do. So let's just go ahead and do it. Do you swear to sacrifice, if necessary, your body and mind in the pursuit of Dr. Halen's goals? Dr. Halen is probably dead, so yeah. Do you waive any right to further discuss or denounce any actions or word you witnessed during your service of Dr. Halen? Whoa. Sir, I didn't promise to service anyone. Though MIO is a robot, and she does have tentacle hair. And everyone loves tentacles. You can't convince me otherwise, because once you experience them, you will have no choice but to like them. Do you agree with the following term length for the position? Life. You're hired. Phew. Man, I was worried I might not... It's annoying, is all. I was worried I might not get the position. Also, I haven't checked this in a while, so... So we're about to... Oop. And this is going to lock, and we have to just open it. And now we're back, and it doesn't look like we ever have to interact with those doors again. Which is wunderbar. Oh, since we're already at the Nexus, and we can give ourselves an extra 15 energy, or these slots. Why not, right? Yeah, this is fine. Have fun down there, bud. You should have stopped while you were ahead. Okay. Modifier, energy store. More brain power means more hunger. So let's see exactly how much slower. What is that, like a half a second? Maybe 0.75 seconds longer? Ran out of energy. Dang it. Oh, I can stand on this. I messed up. I hit the glide. One or two of those. Just one. I think every two we get something out of it. So we could go and visit the voice again. Where is she exactly? There's a nexus right there. Let's go visit that really quickly. And then we need to go back there. And then we head east to see what's in that other door. Or past that other door that was locked before. Up here. Now, I know I said this video wouldn't be as long as the last one, and when I checked it a while ago, it was already at 44 minutes. Some of that was me just getting some side stuff done, like farming up the Nacra necessary to get us to 10,000. Oh, right, since we're here... Ah, okay. So, he just said at the next toll of the bell it will have been exactly 400 years, and the bell is in the back there, I guess, since our buddy here lost his pass. Hey, Sancho. Wait, this tingle. I know that feeling. It's a bell tower visitor pass. Are you giving it? Thank you so much. Finally, I can go to the canopy. I would cry if I had lacrimal glands. Okay, he'll probably leave, and maybe, if we're lucky, he'll leave an item there for us. Yeah, voice. Yeah, I can do it. Though my voice is, or my throat is feeling off because, to be perfectly honest, I fell asleep with my mouth open, and it was cold, as it has been, you know. So, sore throat, but not really sore, just more like, eh. So I've been eating soup. And I haven't eaten yet. But one day we'll be done recording this video, and so we still have 3 candles left out there. Got it. Do we have any? We have 40. Fine, I guess we'll do this the normal way. Where does this take us? Back to the center. Then we can take that back to... Yeah, let's do that. First the breath, now you. I messed up. Yeah, so thankfully, having just timed it, thankfully, Sun Sail doesn't just increase my energy costs, no matter what's using the energy. Just Sun Sail consumes it so fast that I only get 2 seconds worth. I'm assuming the overseer for this nexus is over in this or past this area. Interesting. Yeah. I didn't equip the thing at the Nexus. I didn't realize we had an attack with this. Make sure I didn't miss anything over here. The map says there aren't any unexplored entryways or anything, but I prefer to be absolutely certain. Yeah, that looks like that's all. So I can flip and then immediately... So I can use the dodge to pass through an enemy and then attack them with that from behind. I need to go all the way up first, just to make sure. have any... I only have 50. That's no big loss. Oh, we can go up there. Or at least it's open. I wasn't paying attention to the walls, so... Dang it. Okay, so nothing. Got it. I don't see... So, the path to the elevator itself is probably only opened from the far side. And I have no idea how to do that yet. We only have 50... No, we don't have any loose nacra now. Really? So I can also just hit and then immediately dash through. Which feels weird when there's no target to actually hit, so... I can get on top here. But we did it anyway. Hey, there's the overseer. Back to work with you, pal. Okay. I actually have to go and touch that now, though, because otherwise... yeah. I mean, I assume I do. I might just be able to teleport to it now that it's there. Either way, the safest option is to just go this way. We still have to go visit the Blood, who I believe I called the Breath last episode because well, it blows. So, you know, easy mistake to make. Also, it is possible to get back up there. There's just no reason to, because you literally can't go any further. So let's see if the other one is part of the network or pathway now. No. So we've got to fix that. Let's do that really quickly and then see what's in the other lab. Wait, did we? Yeah, we have it active. We just don't have anything equipped. I don't particularly care for that. We have 10 left, but I don't think there's anything that can even be equipped. Oh, we could. I haven't used the NACRA thing or the NACRA base in a while, so we could do it like this. Now we have 20 extra, and let's go with that, just to see how it feels. I don't have anything to attack at the moment, but we could always fix that. Oh, right, I used the hairpin, which consumed all of my energy. That just, no, it filled my energy because the thing died. Really difficult to test out this thing on a flying enemy. Especially one that keeps repelling itself backwards. To connect this thing. So I have a better teleport point. Waypoint, that's a better word. Welcome to the network, buddy. Is this... no. I realize now that I've had the heater on for the last... oh, we can use this guy. I'm sorry, it just refills your entire bar? So it just... that is actually incredible. It just refills your entire bar. Premature conclusion. We can't land. The vessel can't land. She can't take it. Redundant systems would all die in favor of the library, including us pearls and most of the machines. Yet the travelers won't listen to my warnings. They would sacrifice all units in order to finally reach their promised land. Was it something they expected from the beginning? Were they always going to leave us behind while they get to have a new home, a future? Why do the machines always have to be the expendable ones? Because you can be rebuilt. You can be fixed, but the people that die permanently. That's why. I can accept my own demise. I was ready for it all these years ago, and I was denied it once already. But the death of the machines that carried the vessel so far, the death of she, ever so patient, ever so caring, towards even the smallest of the systems, feels so unjust. I cannot accept it. I can never accept it. I will protect them all. I was supposed to have ended the video already, frankly. If we're being honest, a very long time ago. But things just keep happening. And now we're underwater. Interesting. There are plants and platforms inside of this elevator. What's the proper word? Shaft. Jeez. It's not a word I use, so I can't be blamed for not remembering it. Like I said, once you get used to it, you actually cover a lot of distance. Ooh, that was actually smooth. Yet there's nothing any further on. Yeah, that is our limit. Which is not insignificant, but that's it. So I can't even begin to imagine, much less surmise, why these platforms exist inside of this shaft. At least not yet. I'm assuming it's probably going to get filled or something. But in that case, we'd just be able to... I'm sorry, did you just leave me? Get back here. I have a fear of abandonment. Get back here now. Locked by Dr. Halen. Dr. Halen is still alive? Well, I'm starting to regret agreeing to be Dr. Halen's assistant. Not welcome, huh? Well, I'm not going to throw the first punch. finally happened. We're 3D, boys. Anyway, we've traveled in 3D before. I'm just saying it's first time we've actually moved 3D without using Spider. I see you. I need to get to that in order to receive the ability to break that. So let's figure this out. This way. No way Dr. Halen is that freaking big. Surely you jest. Mars Vault Worker Authenticator. We are out of options, so. Wait. I said, oh, we did do that. That's how we got here. No. What? No, we didn't. No, we definitely did. Sorry about that. Walk from the other side. Naturally. Coding component. It's been a while since we've seen any. I hesitated. Okay, so apparently Sunsail only consumes its increased amount of energy while it's actually active. You can see the energy bar actually shrinks faster while you're holding the button, as opposed to doing literally anything else. So you can use it to get yourself some extra distance to either save yourself or whatever, and then immediately stop using it, and your energy will resume its normal decay rate. I have no help to give, bud. I need your insides. Yes. Yeah, I don't like that. But we're about to find out what the frick it is, too, so, you know, good with the bad. Oh, it's a hyper one of those things. It doesn't shoot, it's a... Why was it... modified one of the shooters instead of shooting it. Okay. Got it. Okay, so it looks like they just do that then. Well, I've seen it now, so I have to have it. Say we did. Yeah, I have no frame of reference for whether we approach that from above or below. Not without being able to see the rest of the map, which is just not an option at the moment. I might be able to get rid of the decoy. Pretty sure that consumes 30.
A rat in the vessel. There is always one. The rat is not one of mine. I fix, it disrupts. I bring order, it spreads chaos. Such a tiny nuisance. I know all your secrets, rat. Your so-called purpose. Unneeded, unwanted, efforts wasted.
Well, that's me.
Go back to your pod. Cease your rampage. I protect the vessel. You are of no consequence.
Well, the Pearls like me better than you, so take that.
And don't come back.
Yeah, I could just climb up here, probably, but I'd rather have the elevator up here as well. So it should be able to go further to somewhere else. No idea where, though. that's a thing. I don't think we can modify our... Oh, we can. So we only need the... That actually upsets me if that's the way that's worked the entire time, and I've just been walking past and thinking they're completely useless because there's no overseer attached to them. I never even gave them the time of day. If there was no overseer, to me it didn't work. I never even bothered to check. So we have this, and we have 30 back. We only need 20. We can do that. No, we're going to end it here. I don't know. Also, I don't know how it's going to work with there being no overseer if I die. I don't know if I'm going to come back here or what. Here's hoping, right? Because that was our life right there. Also, pretty sure that's the nexus for the overseer that's right next to us. Pretty sure. Nevertheless, that is going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back tomorrow with another episode, and it will be much, much closer to an hour than this one and the previous ones. Oops. Look. Once I get into the game, it is... I just go, okay? If I have a thing I want to do, I go and do it. And I drag you guys along with me, and that's just the way of it. I was supposed to stop at an hour, because the last episode went over that by some degree I don't even want to know. I didn't even look. I just stopped the recording and restarted the next one and started it again for this one. I don't want to know how long that episode was until I start editing, which I have to do for Monday's video, which you guys will probably have already seen. Now that I think about it, I've got a lot of work ahead of me, because it's Sunday and all of these things should be done already. I should have done the recording yesterday, didn't. I instead spent all of my time playing Arknight's Enfield, rejiggering my primary factoring so that it's not only not as much of a mess, but it's actually producing things that matter at a rate that is far higher than it was before. At least I hope so. I really hope so. I haven't checked in on it in a bit, but that's neither here nor there. As for what we do next episode, man, I don't know. We sort of got kidnapped from over here. There's a whole bunch of stuff we need to do there. I'm sure hoping... No, I can still go back down there and find out. I was going to say, I'm sure hoping I didn't miss the opportunity to acquire the ability to unlock or to break the gel, or whatever it is, covering those openings. I can still go back, so hopefully I can sort that out. And so, with all that said, we will see you next next time.